Hey guys, hello Shara. So right now I'm just working on the rendering. I just finished the rendering from K-Shot. Oh, sound is way too loud. Wait a minute. That's good. So that's the final scene. I did the whole rendering. I get all my passes and just starting to composite everything in Photoshop. So it's Photoshop night. This is my zip path. Right now I'm just wondering totally where I'm going to go with that in terms of lighting. And colors. So let's check that back a bit. That's basically, this one is going to be certainly something like I'm going to do after that. I'm crashed. I really see that can have sometimes just a picture like this just is totally inspiring for me. For instance, this one I really see that kind of a ship crash just like not long time ago, and still see the pilot on the maybe like on the top there somewhere watching at the stars, and you still see the battle above. So it's just like got crashed down, but it's just waiting for the battle to end, something like that. I really like those rays. I don't know if you're going to use that. So I might want to go with like very like a reddish things or yellowish. But yellowish is going to kill my spaceships. Oh, I just changed that color. Questions. Alright, something very contrast like that. That will work. Thanks for the follow. I sorry I didn't see what you were doing. Library of reference materials. I don't have that much, Texture maps I'm using for the brush. That's an excellent question. I think I got those ones. That's the first thing I found on the. I think that was an art station. There's like so many things around. Like let's see, in my library, I have like tons of little things I just bought. There is one just down there. No, it's not there. So, or maybe it's like even like decals like that. Super cool. Basically like art session has like plenty of like cool little things like that. But there is also what was that? QBrush. I also buy some stuff on QBrush that's not very expensive. Let's see if it was there. My collection. Memory. No, it's not there. I find it back. I know, CG Trader. That's the free places where I go. And I basically just bought, like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 different packs here and there, and that's it. I think that was the first one I bought there. Or is it? Yeah, that's it. So that's the one. This one is very cool. They have like cool decals, lots of different textures like that. Very simple, and I just took them and I just like started my own based on that basically. So it's very cool. I can just send you that. See, it's just like it's $8. So who can just afford just like $8 for like a very cool textures like that? So I'm just going to give that to you guys. And there you go. So it's just like one of the base references I use. And if you check on my comments, we have like also like another like Kit Bash link for like other artists. You should just look up on Google to just find cool Kit Bashes. So voilà, it's not a big secret, you know, like why we're doing stuff like that when it's already there. $8. My point is doing the illustrations, not to start like to do like to become like a master into crafting those things, and I don't plan on selling them, so I don't plan on just passing like a full month on that. You're welcome. Yeah, try those, you'll see. And after that, yeah, it depends on ZBrush. You have to really like use them like very on a flat. They're not loaded there. Like you need to really just apply them like on flat surfaces. So back to the rendering. Right now I'm just trying to get the depth right for that spaceship there. Using the depth pass. See, for instance, that's cool. Just make it more like semi-transparent. I get way more like volume out of it instead of just being like pure flat like that. So that's cool. I'm going to start with that. I see it later on if I just change the colors. Okay. Even just changing that bit. Yeah, that's it. Oui, Antonin est en train de sa douche.
Je suis cachée derrière mon dos. Est-ce que je peux passer? On va me voir.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, sorry. I'm back. There you go. Alright then, so we were saying, yeah, I want again just to put everything all together. So the idea there is I'm going to need explosions. So I just did some research before that. And I don't know where I put it again, of course. There you go. Explosions. So let's see, this one. Yeah, big reservation. That's better. Still, I think it's going to be like pretty small, but I'm going to paint it over anyways. Yeah, very small explosion. Boom, somewhere there. I'm going totally to improvise that space thing explosion. First time I do one. Let's see, it's cool. Okay, let's go with that. Hey, Vince. 37 people. You guys are cool. So, just to show you how I just practice my whole Photoshop thing, it's basically you have like tons of different layers. I have my death pass, I have my wife talking in the back, it's very important. Uh, so I have my clown pass, the raw renderer, label we don't care. There is also like the occlusion, shadows, reflection, two passes of reflection, refraction, caustics, I don't have any. The DJI is for I can put a light there, so I'm going to use that maybe later on. Direct lighting, the diffuse, and the normal map that I use a lot. I did like two renders to get because cockpit was like with a glass material, but it just applies. Hello, Jemian, thanks for following up. So yeah, I just occludes everything that is below. So I just did like another pass. So I just get those elements there. Hello, attentive slug. That's attentive slug. You know, my pseudo when I started was like snail master. You know, small family. So that's the passes I've used, and I'm going to show how I use it. So for instance, the explosion, I'm going to put it back into the ship. So I'm just going to just use those, for instance, there. Let's see, magic. It's more like into the spaceship now. So that's cool. Then I'm going to add a little more black shadows, stuff like that. So let's see. Oops. Just going to add some smog effect there and see if it's going to just keep that or not. Best guess is I won't. You know, just giving you some test there. That's a small community, right? So right now it doesn't look like much, but it's just like elements I'm just putting together, and then I'm going to do more like a pass on the composition and the lighting, of course. And there's lots of tries and errors, of course, obviously. Non-destructive methods in Blender. Yeah, you just speak Chinese to me just right now. Now I get what it means, but yeah, Blender is good for those kind of tricks where you can go back and forth. It doesn't cost you like too much memory. See, I can talk like I know my stuff too, almost. Nico knows everybody. So that's cool. That's nice. I can I can grunt. I can swear in French too if you want. Alright, so I have that, and all that jazz. So it looks very like a Christmas thing right now. Okay, so I just need to add like some more cool space effects. The music is still the one I'm listening to since we started those streamings. It's Evil 9. And yes, the sound you hear in the back is me clicking my mouse like crazy because I'm just using a mouse even in Photoshop. Indeed, Vince, indeed. Mouse power. So I need to do some more work. No, don't delete that, thank you. So right now everything is very, very flat. That is very, very okay. I'm just copy pasting lots of my different layers to one because it's becoming very messy. So I'm just trying to just simplify my work. So let's see, I need to keep everything there. Sometimes I go too fast and I just get lost. Yeah, okay. I know what's happening right now. Nope. There you go. Okay, let's save that. Wow, didn't see. 48 people. Excellent. So with that, we need to see my face then. Just like my happy face. Where is it? Happy face. Thanks, guys. 48. Alright, save. So I'm going to go even more messy. So I'm just going to try to separate a bit more the layers. So the background, foreground, and everything. So I know I have that one working already. La vidéo est on, hein, je te dis. Je suis telling my wife, she's on camera now.
Non, mais là, on ne voit pas quand même.
Not sure.
Ouais, attends. C'est pas drôle. J'ai pas dit.
Non, 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 ils t'ont pas vu. You have enough for a portfolio review? Yeah, we have more than enough, my friend. I'm sure that. Ouais, t'as vu un petit morceau? Bon, ok. Je vous montrerai demain. Okay. So now the point is, what kind of a crazy color I'm going to go with for? Not still decided on that, and that still bugs me, but not for long. Because my ship is not blue, it's kind of a yellowish, so the red makes sense. So I'm going to stick with that theme anyways. So okay, cool. Let's bring that back a bit. See that, because there like it's like super readable, you know, and I want to keep that. So maybe yeah, I'm just going to have like the color back like that. That is better already, so that's cool. Yeah, I wish they had kept the yellow Nostromo. I think that's nice. Let's see if we have like a not too yellowish. You never know what's going to happen when you change the layer application. Kind of like that one. Hey, thanks a lot for the. I think that was the sound of a happy new sub. For all the subs out there, hang in there. I'm going to do like giveaways because you guys are the best. Voila, I said it. And check, Nico. You're going to like the little like facehugger. She says thank you. Come on. Just like such a latency. Oh right. So Clark Workbone. Thanks a lot. Thanks, buddy. Welcome to the Spaceships Nights. Okay, that's quite interesting because I can just walk it out after that and separate even more the colors. But what I like is just before that, my little like stinger. What's going to be their name, by the way? I think I'm going to call them swordfish, or someone say juice. I want to keep them like close to something that is with labels close to the sea, just for the fun of it. And before that, they were like not showing up, and now they're like way better. So I need to keep that. That's cool. Let's give it a try like that. because even there I can just like totally even mess up the colors, and I will. It will love. So let's see. I can just take that one for instance. Oh, that moment in the music is so cool. I'm starting to get into the zone there. If you see me dancing, that's totally normal. That's part of the creative process. Swordfish, yeah, I think it's work, but it's kind of too much on the nose. I'm going to see what I can do with that. Any other names you think of, guys? So nosefish, yellow long nose is always. Yeah, nosefish, really? Oh, okay, I'm going to keep that. But in English, everything with just fish. Thanks for the tip. Pun intended. No, 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 no. No. Nah, nothing works. See, yeah, that's not a big deal. So what's next after that? Um, cheers. Okay, so just continue to just add more details, removing, adding all the time. So another way to do that also, I just did those two. I just want for that, just keeping that selection just to bring back a bit more like the edge of the spaceship. There, that's cool. So it becomes more and more like illustrative in a way. Same thing for, let's see, It's like a bit like just using like like airbrush really. With masks. And not messing up with the mask. Yeah, okay. So see, it's like more and more adding like that kind of a feeling like that, and it's totally fun. So less messy. Before that, I could just see the spaceships. So just hiding those and some effects like that, and ta-da, ta-da. So let's skip those. Saving and using more layers. So what next? Just want to have like little like more highlights. So I'm going to use my magic trick. If you're following my Twitch, you know that one already. Like I like to say, I may be the only artist in the world using the normal mask like that. Maybe not now. Like you guys start to use that too. So basically, normal mask is just using volume of the object and tracing like colors depending on the orientation. And I use that selection map to paint light on it. So let's see if I take that one for instance. Maybe one more like here, like that. See where this one goes. So I take that, bring it back into my last picture, copy paste, and just adding light basically. So I just get my relief back, and if I hit colorize, I can have like painted colors now. So it works pretty well, just to bring back the volume. You can see like before and after. See, neat trick, right? I really like that, having that there. That's quite cool. So maybe that whole thing there is going to be like way more like orange in the end. Hey, Ali Aburi, thanks for following. Oh, 55, 56 people. Wow. Amazing. Thanks a lot, guys. You're on fire. Oh, the ship is on fire. Okay, just having too much fun there. So now I just have to bring that one in the back a little less present. So again, because I have all my selections, I can just mute. Oops, not this one. Select inverse and just get it a bit. Yeah, it's a neat trick. I was really happy to find it. I was like, well, wait a minute, I can do that? There's no like it's not forbidden or something? Okay, cool. Sign me up. So that's cool. Getting there. Isn't that little dude there? Like I said, I did like 2 pass. Well, no, with or without the cockpit. It's two renders basically. And I want him like up front to be a little more like highlighted by screens and stuff like that. So let's see, I can take that. See how it goes. So again, that's cool. And just to be even more trickier, see, my clown pass has the color of the cockpit, so let's pick that one. I don't need those. And now I'm going to reverse select that and erase anything but the cockpit. So now I have just inside the cockpit the selection of the normal map as a color pass. I can just toy around with the color. So it's just like re-highlighted the cockpit inside. So I can really like turn on and off the colors as much as I want. You can use that trick free of charges. But you need a render that just like can allows you like in the render section there, the outputs, it has all those depth passes. So I just added them like to the PSD and voila. And by the way, that's the scene. took me a while to just decide where to put my whole camera. That took me a long time, but yeah, I'm happy with the angle I just shot, so that's cool. Wow, because I'm saying that just I like invented that one almost, but I'm sure I'm not the only one who just came up with that. Okay, so no, I didn't render. I should have rendered the path with the class too, but I could just take it from there. But I like it like that. That's cool. At least I get like some color back. That's nice. Yeah, Keyshot is quite cool. I really like the rendering. It's so fast, crazy. So more gradient now before going to a few more details. Uh, let's see. Watch out, the eyes is going to burn. So just maybe. Super hard to find where I want to go, but that's okay. Sweet. Midnight. That's interesting. Kind of like the idea that the whole explosion is green, super green. I find the most Vince because right now just like finding a hard time to figure out how that the fuck that thing is working, because it doesn't work at all like the way I like it to work. I like it to work like Blender, you know, like give me Blender cool atmospherics or red eye or whatever, but that damn thing doesn't want to work the way I want. So right now I don't know how to use it. I did once use it for one of my pictures. I think that was the only time I really used it, like straight from the rendering. I did a test there with that light there, but I was not happy with that. Did lots of compositing on that one. I did use it for that smoke there a bit, and for that one too. That one was volumetric, but it was like, if you check, like it was like, but it was an old K shot, still pretty grainy, and like too much artifacts around, and it's very hard to understand the controls of that thing. I think blenders work better on that side. In K shot, yeah. You have volumetrics. It's in K shot. It's scattering medium. So there's that thing there. I don't have like any volume there, but you need the volume, and you add the scattering whatever. I think if I check. So yeah, I had a sphere inside, and that's what that's like that's a basic scattering medium there. So it's working right, but just like how it works after that, it's just fiddling with all those kind of intensity, transparency, distance, you name it. It just has that, you know, the albedo, the density, whatever. It's not quite, you know, and the number of samples should be, I guess, pretty high. Still, not very convinced by the whole thing. Yeah, fiddly time. So, still wondering. The green was cool, so let's keep that for now. What I like is like it just creates more like a balance in the picture. But I wanted red, so now I have just did the whole, you know, that's mushroom party right now. No, no, no. Somehow the red doesn't work well there. What do you think, guys? Red or not red? That is the question. I want to continue with red, anyways. Just not asking you. So let's try to bring that back, that bright red, once and for all. So maybe it needs to be that. It's never like as easy as people might think. There is a bit of a struggle, or rather, always some struggle. Green. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't ask anything now. I'm just going to find my way through this. Because I did already green another one, so I just don't want to go back there yet. So I'm going to keep that. Could just almost walk like that. And do again. The color right one. That's it. Sure. Okay. Mhm. Oh, that's better. Thanks, Pia. Also, Gog. Those are the guys who just did my statues. Yeah, guys. There we go, Pia. Always nearby. Ooh. So interesting there. What happened? Like that, just a big punch of blue. It just brings back some good contrast. Okay, let's see. Even there, it's interesting. What's happening? Not against it. I like it. That's lots of see. It's lots of back and forth. There's no way around it. Really. So what I do there is like when I start to see something interesting, I try to keep on keep up with that just to see how far I want to go with that. Mm, thanks for the follow up. 52 people. That's. I think that's the best stream I had ever had. So thanks a lot, guys. That's cool. I like that. That I'm going to bring it down to get way more contrast. So the Lone Whistler. Hello there, Lone Whistler. Lone Whistler. You guys are killing me with your English names. I'm French. I can pronounce shit in English. Okay. So I just bring a bit more of those shapes in, so we get like some details. That's cool. Becomes very subtle at this point, and I'm getting there. Saving that. Also now, let's see. A walk for sure. That's an interesting one. Starting to get its own vibe. Hello, and I won't pronounce your name because I can't say it's Chinese, Japanese. Sorry, that's it. Welcome on the spaceships nights. Okay. Yes, it is. Ever 9, always. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking, like big selections of the pictures with the color select and just recolorize them. So before that, there was lots of nuances, and I just try to kill that off to flatten a bit more like the picture. And it gives more like a sense of like a illustrative look. That's my trademark, and I really like that kind of style. So it also like allows me just to do a little more like a test, see if something around could just work better more. Now I'm going to look for kind of a pure black if I can. Yeah, looks like my pure black is there. And again, I'm just going to take a big range of that, copy paste it, and use iteration colorize. Now it's becoming more interesting. So before that and after, see, I'm just sketching up like way more like elements, and everything becomes more separated and more contrasted. It's kind of that kind of a vibe I like to put in my pictures. So with just like 2 layers, it just adds a lot to the stylization of the, and then I can always of the picture, and then I can just always bring back some gradients by erasing the places where it's a bit too much. So that's cool. So just to give you an idea, before that, that's what we had, and now it becomes more and more like colored and saturated. And we like saturated. Oh yeah, we like face hugger. Where? Andrew, hey, that's face hugger of time. Thanks a lot, Andrew. How are you doing? Guys, this is Andrew. You have to follow that guy right away. Super talented spaceship artist. I said it. So they are just going to chase a bit some scroll. me turn that way. And I think I still have my blue trail there. Need to bring it back in the back. Here, I think this one. Okay. So is that. No, wait. I think I'm close there. That's nice. So just see that before and after. Just adding more warlock effects. If we bring that back to the. Yeah, no. See, it's just like it's punching out more like the way I wanted to punch. Like crazy punch. And that's cool. Just in case of just want to test something more. There's always something more to test. I just want maybe just a little more gradients in the back. it's a bit more easier to the eye because it was like way too much like right, way too much. So it's cool. The gradient, I can just even orange and use that gradient to bring back some new color into that. Yeah, it's coming. So just for those who didn't see what I just did, after doing that gradient, maybe I did more. So the gradient goes over everything except the ships in the front, basically. Let's try a stronger one. And now that I have my gradient, you just select the dark area there with like a wide range, and I copy paste that, and I use my favorite tool. This is like use iteration, where I just click on the colorize there, and by doing so it just like allows me to paint all the picture like inside that area there, and gives that very like specific look I have in my work basically. And that's how I just like managed to just like put together like different very different colors all together. It's kind of working so well. Interesting. Let's get in there. So before and after, see, it's quite cool. And then again I erase it where I don't want it or need it. Yeah, I just really need to bring back those trails there. Good, good. Get in there. You guys are still around, following up, listening to the music, getting sleepy. Same. It's all the same. Okay, last little one I want to do. Just want to see if I can just even like bring that back into like some orange thing. So I really have all my just stingray. So I have like I'm just looking for a name for my spaceships. If you guys like any ideas, Nicola came up with the idea of like nosefish. I like that. Stingray, I like that too. They need a name. We need a name, guys. Help me out. We are not leaving before they get a name. Long nose is the name of the nose fish. The proper name. Okay, long nose. It's on the nose, right? I don't know, man. So it's like it's just like more and more deconstructing by ship in the back. That becomes just like two tones element of the picture, and I love it. I think that's what I was looking for. Oosh, I'm blind. Okay. Marauder, Piranha. I keep those because we need to do like more ships after that. Piranha. Stingray is quite cool. The stingrays are like, stingrays or javelin is nice. Oh, javelin. Yep. That would be nice. A nice node. Javelins. Meanwhile, just adding like a final touch there. I really like what's going on there. That's cool. Gives me an idea. Maybe I just need like a little more oomph on the lighting on that side there. So let's see. So yeah, I think javelin is a good one. It's just kind of a very obvious one. Almost there. That's cool. So see, like I don't leave like anything not colored. Basically, that's really like what I like to do. So what happened there? Just like that one. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to add a little more FXs. just getting rid of some annoying gradients. And by the way, thanks guys, there's more and more people around, so it's very like encouraging. Good to have you around. And really fun to watch with you on my back. Excellent. Quite fun. That's it. But I want something that is way very like more like kind of a fish-like ish. Yeah, there's no reason. No reason. In the end, I'm just going to choose whatever I want anyways. Oh, okay, so just adding a few more little effects, so special effects and brushes, some splats. Quite colorful one. That's cool. Very happy with that. So now for the even more fun part. Now that I've done all that, I'm going to just destroy everything. Oh yeah. First, let's see if I can force a bit more like the perspective. Sometimes I like to do that. So after that, I can't rely anymore past that on my all my layers because they're like following basically the layer I have before, and now I'm going to change that a bit. So let's see. It just adds like way more dynamics in the end, and the resolution of the picture is so high that doesn't suffer too much from that. I wanted to give it more like an angle. That's better. And then oh, that's nice. So for that it was like good, but now it's better. Good, better, good, better. Just got rid of that little past thing there, getting closer to the character too. Going to keep that anyways. Piracucu Lancers, what the hell? Piracucu. Now, yes, I can't pronounce it. You don't want to have me like just trying to pronounce my own illustrations, just like it's Piracucu. What? Lancer is good. Javelin is very good too. Javelin is good. I think I go with Javelin. That's it. Okay, cool. You guys like it? So I'm going to destroy it more. So some filters now. Just basic filters are always good. I use 2 of them, 3 of them actually. Just the dry brush. Just destructures everything, just gives it more like a painterly look. But I won't use it today. The cutout is quite good, but just use it like very, very like like not everywhere. I like it because it just gives it like that kind of more like crazy tone like that. I just remove a bit of that and just to chase a bit where it's kind of a messing up with the pictures. So there. So in the end, there is not much that stays, but just slightly, especially on the explosions. And anything that is in background, I leave it a bit more there. That's good, that's good. $55. Hello guys. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So again, so I just started with the whole ZBrush thing first. Doing that one and the big spaceship too. Big spaceship just like it's crazy what's left of it, but you know. I need to show you the big whale. So that was the. I might be able to use it like in another illustration though. I have the broken version and I have the non-broken version, but I just need to redo the painting. So that's the spaceship that's got like the split in half. So from there to that little thing there in the background, but hey, you know, c'est la vie. And also then in a K shot, that's the rendering I ended up with. So all that, just that last little illustration just so, and I'm quite happy with the result. Not really from scratch. I do lots of kit bashing and stuff like that. Like for instance, I was just starting to work on a new one. I have lots of tons of pieces and set of pieces like that. So I just building up basically half from scratch, half from like kit bash, for instance. You know, those are like the elements. This one is almost totally done from scratch. So just primitives. You can recognize the shape. And after that, I go in the ZBrush and I do the whole detail pass like that, adding more elements and details and alphas and whatnot to get the final shape like that, and then do a paint job, and voila. Well, I'm more like a 3D user artist, so everything comes from my models to end up like into something that is way more illustrative like that. So yep, quite cool. Then after that, it's just you have to chase like some tiny things like that, just annoying. Because yeah, it's like specular is right there, but it's just like in my nose. So I'm just going to get rid of that one. Okay, that's cool. And from there, let's copy, and I go to apply last filter. That's the poster edge. I really like that one too, just makes everything pop out. But of course it's too strong to start with, so I just reduce it to half almost. And again I just like erase it where I don't need it. And after that we're going to post it together on Twitter, right? Let's go with that. Yep. Tiny little less change some colors. There's two blue-ish in the mid-tone. I'm going to bring that back in the shadows more. Yeah, it's more contrasted like that, and that's better. And sometimes I also use the camera raw just to give it the last little push. Hmm. No, but it's like I'm quite happy with that still. But I'm just wanted to just check on what I could just change a bit more. That red was kind of just too much for me. Just a tad. I like it a little more like orange, slightly. Yeah, it was just too pronounced, and then it is a bit better now. was like going too much like into the pink area, like too much blue inside, so I just needed to just bring it back a notch. And a little more contrast too. And voila. Okay, so let's save that one. Good job, guys. Maybe just wait a minute. Cool. So I saved that one. Oh yeah, okay, save it. I'm going to save it like a JPEG now. I keep my Photoshop, my PSB. You done yet? Cheers, guys. Yeah, quite happy with that one. And if I have to just, like just put it in the same room as this one, for instance, yeah, that works. That's cool. Same parts, same universe. That's it. I just need my little frame around, and that will do it. Sweet. Another victory. Thanks, guys. So let's post it on Twitter, will you? Okay. So first, how you pronounce blockade the city, because I'm going to cover that one. Blockade, that's kind of that's what happened there. That's the action, and the ships are javelins. So, blockade, let's see. Yes, we did it. Like the gif of the kid with just like too much sugar. That's it. That's me when I'm just done with like a new picture. So from there, let's go to the fancy little. So what I do is I add a little more like room there for like I like to frame my work. I don't know why. Don't ask. It just like it comes to me like that. Cheers, Jordan. So here comes a little sign. Trademark. Thanks a lot, guys. Quite happy, right? It's cool, and I see like the resolution is quite big, so super nice. Very surprised. Sometimes just pass like 10 minutes to find the color for the sign. I think I'm going to go with red. And the size too. Not too much, not enough. Whatever. Yeah. So I say one without the frame, one with the frame. So let's post it after that on Twitter, right? I always do that just right away. So for Twitter, I'm going to go with like not that resolution for sure. And voila. Glad you like it, guys. So let's go on Twitter, right? Good timing to see if there is any like Dune news. Do we have like Dune? I'm just waiting for the trailer to come out. Ah, no. Okay, so no. So let's go blockade. My keyboard is just like a mess. This one's for you guys. Where is it? Guide, refs, no, render, yes. So we post it, guys. Let's make a countdown. Blockade, woohoo! never done another illustration done. And stay home. And where is it? Stay home and it's done. It's stay home and drop spaceships. Where is it? Ready? Just make a bigger countdown. 3, 2, 1. We launch it. Launched. Dong. And the pala is very happy. There you go. Fire at will. Excellent. Well, I think people like it, right? Yeah. Yep, the count is down. Thanks a lot, guys. That was super cool. We are finishing not too late. That's even better because I'm going to have some sleep. So see you around, and thanks a lot. That was great. Next time we go with another one. I have already the idea, so we can just talk about that next time. Hey guys. See ya. Bye bye. Love you. That was great. Thanks, guys. Bye bye.